What would actually happen if a blue whale fell from the sky? This sounds ridiculous, but it's a surprisingly useful physics problem. A blue whale is the largest animal to ever exist, weighing up to 180 metric tons. That mass works in water because buoyancy supports it evenly. In air, there's no such support. The moment the whale begins to fall, gravity takes over completely. As it accelerates downward, air resistance does almost nothing. The whale is enormous, but its density is far greater than what air can meaningfully slow. It would approach terminal velocity very quickly, likely over 200 miles per hour. At that point, the whale is no longer functioning as an animal. It is a falling object with biological consequences. The real problem is structural support. A whale's skeleton and organs evolved to be supported evenly by water. On land, even its own weight causes severe organ compression. During a fall, those stresses increase dramatically. Internal organs would shift, blood would be forced forward, and tissues would experience forces they were never designed to handle. Then comes impact. When the whale hits the ground, deceleration happens in a fraction of a second. The forces involved would be extreme, not because the whale is weak, but because physics does not scale gently. Bones would not bounce, organs would not stay in place. The energy has to go somewhere, and it goes into deformation across the entire body. The surface matters too, but not in the way people expect. Water would not save the whale at that speed. At high velocity, water behaves more like a solid than a cushion. The outcome would not be gentle, just different. The forces involved would still exceed biological limits, so no, the whale wouldn't explode. And it wouldn't flatten like a cartoon either. It would simply experience forces far beyond what biology allows. Which raises the real question. What is the largest animal that could survive a fall like this? And at what point does gravity win every time? Physics usually answers first.